right, guys, the next few editorials might be mic-less because my phone is about to die, and so I have it plugged in to the charger so that it won't die. And I really want to get you some editorials. I'm kind of got behind. There's so much going on with law enforcement right now that I have to give you these editorials. I'm getting behind here. So next 3 or 4 editorials, you might see me in the same shirt because I'm going to give them all. I'm going to make them all here on Monday night and then give them to you each morning as I can. I've got a couple of busy mornings this week coming up, so I don't know if I'll have time to do an editorial for you in the morning and then edit it and then give it to you. So I'll do them now and edit them and just shelve them so that I can throw them to you each morning. You can have an editorial to watch. Maybe a couple throughout the day as well. Because there's so much going on in law enforcement that we need to talk about. This one in particular, where this officer is on trial, former officer I should say, he's no longer an officer. This former cop is on trial for manslaughter. Now, I've read 3 or 4 stories of this, so I may say a couple of things you're not going to read in here. I will put a link to this story in the description box below. As always, you can comment in the comment section on how you feel. But when you read it, in that link in the description box, there may be a couple of things you go, hold on, he said this, but I don't see that here. Because it's in one of the other stories. The link that I'm giving you has the least pop-ups. One of them, I saw it on my phone, but of course I'm doing an editorial on my phone. So I go to my computer to give you the story, and it won't let me go down below this one picture. But on my phone, you click read more, and the story pops down. On my computer, they give you this much, and that's it. And you either subscribe or go to another site. So that's about as clear as mud, right? So I'm giving you the link that has the least pop-ups in the story. But there is, if you do want to go in your Google search and look for Dorney Park, D-O-R-N-E-Y, Santos, Roselle, South Whitehall Township Police, you'll find this story in like 6 different news outlets. And not all of them are giving you the same information. Some give you a little bit, some give you a whole bunch. Some give you a whole bunch but take out this sentence, some put in that sentence. Again, that's about as clear as mud. But we're going to get to it. Let's just jump into it, give you the editorial. You guys are waiting on it, aren't you? LehighValleyLive.com. Thank you, Lehigh Valley Live, for this story. Was it necessary for a South Whitehall Township police officer to open fire on an erratic man near Dorney Park? That question is what a Lehigh County jury is considering in the trial of Jonathan Roselle on a voluntary manslaughter charge in the 2018 killing of Joseph Santos. Opening statements were made Thursday morning in the trial following 2 days of jury selection. The trial is expected to last until the end of next week. That would be this week. Santos was a man in crises, and police officers are trained to identify and deal with people in crises, Senior Deputy District Attorney Jeff Dimmick said. As he spoke, a slide with the words, "Was it necessary?" was on the screen in front of the jury. He said that's a reality in our community, that people in crises are in contact with the police. For voluntary manslaughter, prosecutors must prove Roselle had the intent to kill, and a key issue of the trial will be use of force by law enforcement. For an officer to use deadly force, they must know the other person is trying to kill them, Dimmick told the jury. Roselle had other options, including de-escalation, pepper spray, a baton, or stun gun, the prosecutor said. Dimmick said the defendant, acting as a trained police officer, did something that was not necessary with someone who did not pose a deadly threat. He killed Joseph Santos, a man who was at all times unarmed and who was in crises. Now, I'm just going to give you real quickly here what I've read in this story and a couple of other ones. One is the morning call, if you want to go there. I'm only going to give you the link to this one because it has the least pop-ups. And it has the story. You don't have to click read more and hope it pops down or try to find, this one has a lot of information for you to read. But the gist of this, in July of 2018, it was 2018, 2018, This man, Joseph Santos, his fiance had previously said he went out for cigarettes, and then this ensued. And when he was out there going crazy, he was banging on cars. One bystander in a story in the morning call said that he was shaking on their window and shattered the window and his hands were bleeding. And so this guy, Officer Rozelle, comes on scene. He sees this guy he's in a mental crisis. He's freaking crazy. He's unarmed. And he jumps on the police car, starts banging on the windshield of the police car. He calls for backup. Says, I got a man here who might be having a mental issue. Officer Smith says, I'm on the way. I'm en route. Why? The question right now is, why did not Rozelle wait for backup? Rozelle doesn't wait for the backup. He just called. He gets out of the car, starts yelling, don't do it, get on the ground, don't do it, and shoots him 5 times from about 12 to 15 feet away because he was advancing at the officer. No taser, no pepper spray. And the real question, why did he get out of the car before his backup arrived? As Smith is en route, he hears over the radio, shots fired. Why didn't he wait? Because he wanted to be a cop. Man, I'm going to get this guy. Oh, look at this guy's banging on my car. I'm going to get him. He's banging on my car. Watch it. I'm going to be a real hero. And now he's being charged with voluntary manslaughter, not murder. Reason not murder is because they're saying he didn't plot or conspire to do this. It's just a situation occurred. He found himself in that situation and shot the guy. I gave an example the other day of someone finding his wife in bed with someone else. I think I said involuntary manslaughter. That really could be voluntary manslaughter there as well, because involuntary manslaughter, you find yourself in a situation and you intend to kill somebody and you kill him. Now maybe you didn't intend to kill him. It's called temporary insanity. You just, out of fear, out of whatever, you lost your faculties for a moment and you killed somebody. That would be manslaughter. Where murder is like, we're gonna kill this guy on Monday. Yeah, get our shit together. No, this cop rolled up on a call. There was a situation. He killed the guy. He was unarmed. Manslaughter. But the real question, did he have to get out of the car? I want to know from you guys in the comment section below. Yeah, I kind of kept it short here. There's a whole lot of information in this story if you want to go read it. I gave you the gist of it. Thank you for watching Community Leo Watch. Watching Leos, that's law enforcement officers. Every day in your communities, and more editorials are coming this week.